more importantly, I just think that if they can carry that sort of spirit and resilience through, we see, this is going to be a great journey for the team.
Thank you, John. We'll start with Neil Davidson from Canadian Press, please.
Hi, John.
Yeah.
You said before the game you thought it might take your team a few minutes to get into the rhythm of things. What did you think of the early going? It's a pretty frenetic evening.
Yeah, it was. I thought the first 15 minutes we started well, and it looked like, we were going to create something, and then you've seen, what they're about. They're very good in that attacking transition. The minute you lose the ball, they're swarming, and I thought we weathered some of their storms well, but it was just that middle of the first half. We just got too static. The tempo was slow. You could sense that lack of chemistry with that group. Quite a lot of new faces playing together. So game one on a journey, a marathon of 14. That second half is what I'll look to. I mean, I'm again, Neil, proud of just how they responded, because you could sense they were coming in at half time and they were, pissed off with the referee. They were, angry with, bits of the calls and getting frustrated. But, the leaders in the dressing room, they steadied the ship. And again, we made some adjustments, and I think you got to see the real potential of this team in the second half.
Thank you.
Neil, do you have a follow-up?
No, I'll let others ask. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to Derek Van Dice, Post Media, please.
John, how you doing?
Hey, Derek.
That looked like it was a fun evening. I know there was a lot of intensity, a lot of anxiety. But that's CONCACAF World Cup qualifying, isn't it? That you need to play those games to understand what they're like, and you're going to get frustrated with the refs. You're going to get, you're going to lose your composure sometimes. But how important was it for your team to experience that and now know, okay, this is what it's like when you're playing life and death World Cup qualifiers?
Yeah, it was at half time. That's where they felt it. Those boys, it was almost like coming in at half time, like a holy shit moment. Like, wow, this is real. I think the fantasy was we were going to get out there and it was going to be a ticky-tack evening, and we were going to score 15 goals by half time. But the reality was, that Honduran team were well organised. Their medium block, the low block was tight. They didn't give anyone an inch. And I thought they thrived on just that lack of, you could feel it, that lack of chemistry, that lack of cohesion in the first half. But as I say, you heard the leaders speak at half time. They really took ownership of what they needed to see, and we made some tactical adjustments with Hoylett coming in, and you could just sense we needed that extra player to overload their two midfield screens who had just found it too easy to match up against Johnny and Kyle and Fonzie. So, yeah, I think those are the experiences. The piece that, stood out most was Milan at the end. I mean, his passion in the huddle was exactly that. For you boys that haven't experienced this before, this is what it's like.